Woo! Welcome back, Basement Boy Reviews. Basement Boys review Power Rangers. It's summer movie season already, and we're in late March. We're in late March. Guardians of the Galaxy right around the corner. We've already had Kong Skull Island, great movie. We already had Logan, great movie. This is your first review of 2017, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. And we actually saw this movie together, which is a super rarity, us actually seeing a movie in the same theater at the same time. So multitudes of levels of awesomeness this evening.
We're on point.
We are. Episode 78 should be up by the time this video posts. Go check that out. It's Star Wars Rebels season finale, Justice League trailer. A lot of good stuff, so go view that. But we're here to talk about Power Rangers. We told you there's only one review you need. This is it. This is the review of all reviews of Power Rangers, the movie. So I think we all know the story of Power Rangers. 5 kids find these things and become Power Rangers, right? We're all there. I liked what they did with this movie. It was set in Angel Grove, the same place as the original. They're all like in this Saturday detention as the Breakfast Club. It starts off with this cow scene and a car crash. All of it fucking irrelevant. Who cares? None of the character development, none of that stuff matters. This is not about that. But there was surprisingly better character development and better characters than I had anticipated. I'm going to say more impressed with this movie than I thought I was going to be. My expectation level where it wasn't high by any stretch of the imagination, but I was very interested to see this. Wasn't disappointed. Definitely probably left more pleased than I thought I was going to. Initial reactions, Brian, what did you think?
Super good.
What were your expectations going in?
Higher than yours,
Yeah.
but I'm always a little cynical. Like, I'm like, okay, so I'm excited, but it's gonna be a Power Rangers.
You hope for the best, but prepare yourself for the worst. I think we all went in with that mindset, really. Like, I want it to be good, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad. But it could be good. It was good. It's a fun movie. You're not going in expecting an Oscar-winning performance by any of the cast members. Bryan Cranston. I'm just going to get out of the way some of the stuff I didn't like real quick, and then we'll talk about what I did like, what we did like. What I didn't like, Goldar doesn't have a face. The Megazord doesn't have a face. Rita Repulsa, I didn't love Elizabeth Banks' take on the character. Zordon, not my favorite. Again, Bryan Cranston, great actor. I just don't know how I liked him in that role. Alpha 5, fine, I guess, but he was like the Flavor Flav of the group. He was just always hype manning, like, yeah, take that. I can't believe it. Go. Like, morphin' time.
The more you talk about it, the more I get, like, those are all things I really enjoyed.
The no faces,
No, except for that didn't bother me, but Goldar I thought was sick as shit regardless.
Yeah, he was liquid gold. We'll get there.
And not just liquid gold, molten gold. So they really took that to like the next level.
We'll get there.
Hey, you're talking about what you didn't like?
So what didn't you like?
God.
Because you just said you disagreed with everything I said pretty much. So what things didn't you like?
Some
of the you think about it, some of the writing for me was but like we were talking about on the ride back, a lot of it was poignant. Like it was cheesy but meant to be cheesy. There was a great in the end battle scene, a Go-Go Power Rangers song, like remixed, like it was pretty solid. It was pretty solid. I loved hearing that Go-Go Power Rangers. That was cool.
Well, and
I'm
it
not
wasn't
gonna lie.
long.
It wasn't. It was like a quick little blurb. And like I was telling him, there was a lot of fan service in this film. You got to see Tommy, the original Tommy. They gave him the original names. We had Jason, Billy, Zach, oh my God, Kimmy.
Yeah.
And what was the last chick's name?
I don't know. They always forgot it in the show. They only said
Tiana,
it like 3 times.
Oh God, Trini. It was Trini. The yellow one. But yeah, they used the original names. Everything was. I even think the bully's name was like the original dude. I want to say
There's
Skull.
Bulk and Skull were two guys.
But they didn't have two in this one,
Right.
did they?
They just had the one guy.
And they never said his name, did they?
I don't think. No, somebody did, but I don't remember what it was. Remember when he punched him? He's like, oh, he punched out what's his face?
Yeah. Okay. But I don't. But neither one of us remember what name he said. So they find they're all in the quarry at the same time at night, but they set it up in a way that wasn't bad. And then they all obviously they find the coins. They go through their training, which they only had 11 days to prepare. And so they it's a movie though, so you have to take like they don't have months to train.
Right.
But then again, you look at Doctor Strange, and he did train for months. They just montaged it. They could have done the same thing and had like 3 months to prepare, but they didn't. They went with 11 days, which I was fine with. That whole time, Rita Repulsa is like gathering gold. She starts just by killing people and like taking fillings, and then her staff has like teeth in it, and that was pretty sick. And she was like really nasty when she came back, and she was the Green Ranger. So obviously, spoilers are like way too deep in this for me to say that now, but whatever, fuck it, spoilers. She was the Green Ranger. Turned on it. They show a bunch of aliens that were Rangers in the beginning, but die back like 65 million years ago or some bullshit. So they've all just been like locked down below or dead for 65 million years, and then a fishing boat.
Right.
Whatever. Again, it's a movie, so we can't pick it apart too much here in logic, because then everything unravels, and the rabbit holes we don't want to go down.
Well, that's honestly, I would say, the only thing I didn't like about the movie is
there you go.
it felt like it had. I could tell they felt like they had to explain themselves.
Yeah.
Like, the reason the Zords are dinosaurs isn't because kids love dinosaur toys. It's because they were the most powerful creatures alive
When the ship landed.
And I love these explanations.
That was a solid explanation.
But hear me out.
Okay.
I love them as someone who loves like the backstory lore, building around something that's already there. So when we're talking like Star Wars, you have to build around that as you go and kind of fill in the blank with what's there. You have to explain how a lightsaber works, not the lightsaber is explained and you see a lightsaber in action. You have to explain after it's been used and excuse things that happen with it. And that's what it felt like at times. And that's not a bad thing in like I didn't like. I just didn't like that you could tell that the writers were like, well, we have to explain why they're dinosaurs, otherwise people will they'll nitpick it. And
I get what you're saying.
My complaint's less with the movie and more with the people
writing.
they're trying to make sure don't nitpick it are still going to nitpick it anyway. So just don't give it crap.
Which is funny because they did all that fan service, but then they still took time to unnecessarily explain some things that maybe didn't need explanation.
But at the same time, the fan service was all quick. It was painless. There was never like a moment where I was like, if I didn't like, it wasn't like the World of Warcraft movie, which, I enjoyed that or
that
whatever.
was pure fan service because I had no idea.
But literally, it's like every time someone shows up, there's a guy in the background that they put the camera on pointlessly, and you're like, that's a guy that you would know,
But what we both agree on with this one is this Lionsgate and the people making this movie understood the property that they were making a movie around. They very much understood it. There were some cheesy parts, but it needed to be. It couldn't be super dark. It was a really good movie. It had that feel of
it's
like...
It's funny, though, because it
had
couldn't
that Breakfast
be super dark,
feel.
but at the same time, like...
There were dark moments.
Sick, like Rita Repulsa, I told you while we were watching, I was like, it's like we're watching Evil Dead or something.
There were points,
it's like she's just like murdering fools.
Well, especially when she comes back in the beginning and she's just thrashing people. Like, no, it was a solid movie. I'm gonna give it, honestly, I'm gonna go as high as 3.75 Zords.
Really?
Yeah, I can't give it a 4. 3.5 sounds too low out of 5. So 3.75 I feel comfortable with.
See, this is one of those movies, the more we talk about it, the more I like it. And I feel like I'm not particularly mean to movies when we do reviews.
No.
So I feel bad, but I'd be willing to say I'm going to give it 5 Power Ranger coins out of 5.
5 out of 5? That's a bold fucking statement. I didn't love it that much. I want to see it again though. But I'll go with a solid 3.75. I mean, obviously, you're wearing Power Ranger freaking sunglasses or something over here. 5 out of 5. That's a heavy score. I don't. All right. I'm not going to argue with you. You give it whatever score you feel necessary. But 5 out of 5 is
a small caveat in that I would give it 5 out of 5 because I enjoyed it, but I also think someone who didn't know the Power Rangers could go into that movie and get almost, if not the same amount of enjoyment out of it as I did.
I think anybody could enjoy this movie for sure. It's a good.
It's not even close to World of Warcraft or some of those other specific movies.
It's a fun popcorn film that pretty much anyone can enjoy. They stop themselves like, yippee-ki-yay, mother, and then he stops himself and is like, mother's good enough. And it's like...
But he's been doing that the whole movie,
it fit with the character, totally. Like, no, this was a very well-done movie. It was a very well-done movie. I don't understand a lot of the bashing going on out there. Yes, it's Power Rangers, but honestly, if you don't go see it and give it a chance, you can't really sit there and say anything about it. We saw it. We liked it. Go check it out and make your mind up for yourself. Like we always say, fuck what two idiots behind a microphone say. Go make your own mind up and then tell us what you think in the comments below. But until the next video, like, share, subscribe, all the stuff that we love when you do. Truly, right, Brian?
Love it.
Deuces.